Did you say Cobra Kai Network?
Yeah, you did.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Cobra Kai. Welcome back to a brand new video. Cobra Kai Network episode 134. And guys, we have a little snippet of news. We got a promo. I think we got two promos, actually. They were nothing too huge, but they were interesting. And yeah, we are in June 18th. 1 month away from Cobra Kai. 1 month. Still no trailer. I'm guessing since it's only one part, they're probably not going to do crazy promotion. I'm sure they're going to do like a smaller trailer, probably a couple days before it, probably in the beginning of July. I was thinking they'd do it in June, but since it is only 5 episodes, they're probably going to do it a little differently. But whatever. Let's bring in our guests, everybody. First, we do have Ben. What's up, Ben?
What's going on, everybody? Great day.
And yeah. So you guys know Satan won. I mean, the Boston Celtics won NBA Finals. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Boston can have this. It's fine. You know what? They have such bad sports. The Red Sox are trash. Patriots are trash. They can have it. And it's not going to last for long anyway. So enjoy it while you can. All right? That's all I'm going to say. They also have World who... Do you guys want to tell them what you guys are doing?
Guys?
You want me to tell you what you're doing? It's like whole... Like this weird dance. I don't know what it was. I know it's like Boston ritual or something.
Hey,
yeah,
guess
it was
what? You owe me 50 V-Bucks, buddy.
Yeah, I think we need an apology right now.
You better. I expect my V-Bucks by Friday, buddy.
A lot of news, guys. 2 promos. What's your opinions on the promos?
Oh, it's amazing.
You know what? We'll get that later. Let's read the chat. All right. We got Gabriel who says nothing. Oh, it's a YouTube logo. Thank you, Gabriel. I don't know if that's a real Yoda Joe or not. It might be. I don't think it make him a mod. Someone check out that's the real Yoda Joe. All right. It says, do you got any sports tonight? I'd love to join you guys when I'm able to. I might be able because I got to get home. Are you talking about the Sportsville?
Is that Obi-Wan?
That. Sportsville, our podcast, we were talking about sports. That's on Friday nights. And we did that. We did that. Sometimes it's like Saturday, Sunday, because, you know, still get busy. But those are usually on Friday nights. All right, Cobra Kai Farm, what is up? What's up, Cobra Kai Farm? Cobra Karate Bonsai, how's your week going? Are you ready for the face, the Fury of the Hawk? Yeah, if they actually use them this time. We have... I mean, they're doing all this promo stuff. They better actually use them. All right, Bonsai, Melissa, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got. I'm not gonna say your name because I am not gonna try to say that. Inhika Hikihis, what's up? 29 days left of Cobra Kai season 6, part 1 to drop Netflix. That's right. Okay, what has happened? Sorry, my HDMI plug-in is really loose, so sorry if it goes black for a while. Day 6, still no trailer. This is plain ridiculous. Netflix is ruining the market. I mean,
Day 6 of what?
I don't know why you started counting. What do you mean day 6? Is this guy like every day, like day 7, day 8? I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna say Netflix marketing is not the greatest, but to be fair, this is only 5 episodes, so they're probably not gonna be the biggest trailer. And I'm sure after part 1's out and like there's a hype around it, they'll do more promotion. So I think like the season dropping is technically promotion because it's going to be promoting the next 5 episodes. So I think that is what they're probably aiming more for than rather just doing all these crazy trailers because do all this promotion stuff when it's like a whole season. It's only 5 episodes. What some people like, some people don't like. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I like that we're getting it weekly. I like that it's going to last longer, but you know, I also don't hope that it doesn't like end awkwardly, the 5 episodes, and it kind of, you know, like splits up the hype, you know, kind of like I want to like that. It depends how they end episode 5. But I think we'll get a trailer probably like a couple days before. I think the trailer's going to be like actually like only a couple, maybe a week before it comes out. Usually it's like a 20, 30 days before it comes out. Since it's only 5 episodes, it might be a bit later. Sorry, it's a bit late, guys. Hawk looks badass. You better give him a lot of screen time. I doubt it, if I'm being completely honest. I doubt he will. it's like they already started going. I don't know what they'd even do with him. I'm being completely honest. If they did something with him in season 5, which could have set him up, I don't see like anything being set up. So maybe they can, maybe they will. I think they should, but Miyagi Hawk Dojo's and that is. I hope it's not called that. I don't think they said the name. They just showed the keys. But if it's called Miyagi Hawk Dojo, that sounds ridiculous. Cobra Kai Farm, I'm doing great. How about you? Okay, world. That was not dice. That's not world, obviously.
That's
I'm
not
doing
me.
great. Thank you. I activated it on my laptop because my phone is broken, everybody. That's right, my phone is broken. I was thinking, must have fell in my pocket. I didn't even notice it. I walked inside. I went to my room. I was tired. I was watching The Walking Dead. And I didn't know my phone was not in my pocket. I'm like, oh, it must be downstairs. Wake up the next morning, don't see it anywhere. Go outside. It's water all over it, which usually is fine. I've left it out before, or it's fell in like water before. Because I think I have an iPhone X. They are waterproof, but what happened is I had these huge cracks at the bottom because one time I was at my grandpa's, I dropped it, cracked everywhere. So I think the water got into the cracks, and now it's not turning on. So I got in right, been the rice for the last day. Hopefully it starts working. I don't know. So I'm really hoping no news come out. Because if it does, I can't make a video about it because I don't know how to make videos on a laptop. I'm probably going to steal my mom's phone and make videos on her phone, which will not be good. So if my videos are a bit delayed, I apologize because my phone is broken. Hopefully it works or I can get a new one soon. All right, by that little rant there. Who else thinks season 2 is the best season? Season 5? I don't think no one else thinks that. T.
No.
I think season two is overrated, but to each their own. I'm not the biggest fan of love drama and cringy one-liners, and there's a lot of that in season 2. Well, I still love that season. I'll say the first 5 episodes of season 2 first 4 episodes of season 2 are amazing. Like those are some great stuff. Then it kind of gets a little funky. I think it's a little bit weird. Like the first 2 episodes in particular are great. Probably the first 1-2 episodes, first 2 episodes put together in Cobra Kai, in my opinion. It's not the best first episode. It might not even be the best second episode, but those 2 together are just amazing. But anyway, Hawk's one of the best fighters in the show. I don't know about that. After losing the Hawk, I don't know. I mean, oh my gosh, losing to Kenny. Losing to Hawk. Let the party begin. Well, a month ago, guys. Yep, the promos are cool. Yep.
Let's go.
It's hot for that sweater, Lamo. Okay, I'm inside my house. I have the air conditioner on. And right now it's about probably 70 degrees out. I don't know. It's really cold in my room. So my room's really weird. I live like in an attic almost. It's not an attic. It's not like up in the roof, but it's like built like an attic, but it's on normal level, if that makes sense. So the vents are just deadly. Either it's deadly scorching hot heat or it's colder than a witch's tit. And right now it's colder than a witch's tit. So I have the sweater on. And yeah, I'd rather be cold than be hot. I'm not like Robbie. I do not like the heat. All right. Netflix is remarketing. Sorry. That was so cringe. Yeah, Netflix is not the best at marketing. I'll agree with that. What's up, Karate? What's up on the ground? It's him. Okay, it is him. All right, what's up, Yoda Joe? Yeah, I'll try to make him a mod. I'll call my. I have to make a lot of people a mod. I just never get to it because I'm on StreamYard. You have to go to the YouTube channel. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's it.
Oh yeah.
Give it up for day 15. 15 of what exactly? I don't know. Or give it up though. Give it up. First day we might get a trailer. I would love that, but I also would hate that because I'm not going to make a video about it. I don't know, guys. Make sure I get my. I don't know if I'm going to make a reaction to it. I might have to go.
Yeah, I saw that episode the other day, Galaxy. That was a funny one.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Like Mr. Krabs makes SpongeBob and Squidward work 24/7, and SpongeBob's not getting any sleep, and he's hallucinating with Krabby Patty's trying to kill him, and like he goes to Plankton because Plankton poses as a psychiatrist or whatever. So he just falls asleep and takes a nap, and then he's cured. And then the plan backfires in Plankton's face.
Yeah. He's trying to take it from me, I think. Yeah, I remember the episode like that also, where they had to stay up all day, 24/7, and Squidward tried to leave, and he let SpongeBob take control of it, but he kept getting scared he was gonna do something stupid, so he kept running back, and he did that the whole day, and then he finally gets there, and then they realized that the sign said it was closed all day. So that was a good episode, probably one of the
That
best.
was hilarious.
All right, enough with the SpongeBob reviews. You want I'm thinking new Cobra Kai season 6 part 3 next year, but I thinking it will not be Friday or Wednesday or Thursday. I feel like it'll be Saturday, Sunday. I'm really confused. Are you talking about when part 3 of season 6 come out? Yeah, well, July 18th on Thursday. November 23rd, I think, is when part 2 comes out. That's also on a Thursday. So I would assume they're also gonna do it on a Thursday. So I don't know. Because it will be the last season. Yeah. And goodbye, Cobra Kai series on Netflix. Yep. What's up, World and Ben?
Yo.
For Cobra Kai season 6 part will come out 2025. Yes, it will come out 2025. Not sure when. Maybe April, maybe May, maybe earlier, maybe January. Not January, probably February, March. Who knows? Compared to the other season 2, you had to be able to cringe, except you think I broke your heart. Group mine too. I don't know, man. I think mine was worse, in my opinion. It was worse.
Yeah, that.
Maybe we should do a tier list on Cobra Kai's cringiest moments. That'd be a good tier list.
Oh god.
Season 6 is the greatest season of all time. Yep. The Boys season 4 is not good. I do not watch The Boys. World, are you watching The Boys season 4? You think it's good? He's watching it.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, we only have 3 episodes so far, so we still got there's 8 episodes, so there's 5 to go. So can't really say that
I think
yet.
season 5 will be the last. There's a lot of people who love it and a lot of people who hate it. That's a really divided show. A lot of people love it and hate it.
Shows where it's not for everybody. So.
Well, did it do something controversial or something?
No, it's just
or it's really
it's a good show, but it's also really gross at the same time.
Okay.
Wasn't Elizabeth Shue in the very first season?
Yeah, she was in the first season, yeah. And the producer on The Boys actually encouraged her to go back to Cobra Kai and reprise her role, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I think I heard about that. I heard her say that in an interview. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's the one with the flickering lights. That one guy, yeah, scared the hell out of me. Not as scary as the grill episode. That grill episode scarred me. All right, tier list of all the flights of Cobra Kai. I think we've done that before, but we could have to do it again. Okay, Jack, why is there a picture of Drake and that one guy who makes those skits as your profile picture? That's the the Jeff guy. Those skits he does with the puppet Jeff with the pencil up his nose. You know what I'm talking about, World?
Oh, Jeffy? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Jeffy. That guy right there is the producer. So he has that's the producer of Jeffy and Drake. I don't know why that's his profile picture, but you know what? To each their own.
Wow.
Pixar expert. Season going to be rushed and it's going to flop thanks to those creators. Okay, good to know. All right, back to what I was saying. Okay, I say something real quick. So there's been a lot. All right, actually, we got to get to the promos before we start rambling our stuff. Let's get to the promos. All right. Let me get to it, and then we can talk about some other stuff, other news and films, and we can also talk about maybe do that tier list too at the end. The fighting tier list. I think was one. World, do you want to read this comment as I pull this up? It's going to take a while. You want to read that real quick?
One that says that Hawk beats Sam in a fight needs to go back and watch All In and Miyagi-Do, where she literally wipes the floor with him. No effort. I mean, if we're talking physical strength, Hawk is stronger. But if we're talking skill, Sam is better. Because she has way more experience. She's way more talented, way more skilled. she's way more composed, while Hawk is like when he goes into a fight, he's overconfident, he's arrogant, and that's kind of his downfall. And when he fights as Hawk, he doesn't have a good record, but when he fights as Eli, he has a good record.
Oh yeah.
Do you think Miguel season 2 would beat Sam season 5? Well, didn't Hawk almost beat season 2 Miguel?
I'm gonna say no, because season 2 Miguel only had offense. Season 5,
all right, I'll say this. I think Sam. I think if it was like a organized fight, like in a karate championship, I think Sam would easily beat Hawk by points. But if like Hawk was like literally trying to kill Sam, I think Sam could defend herself, but I don't think she would beat him. That's just what I think. Like, she would be able to block the stuff, but I don't think she'd be able to beat Hawk. I mean, maybe because after the whole stuff with Kenny, I don't really know about Hawk anymore. At least the Hawk in season 3 that I knew, I don't think Sam would be able to stop him.
Even season.
Well, I can't find the pro. Oh, here it is. All right, we'll do the Hawk one first. There's also one of Daniel, so we'll do that too. Cobra Kai season 6 finale should be hour and 30. I agree.
Oh yeah,
when Cobra Kai season 6 trailer coming out? We're not sure, Jack, but it should be this month.
A lot of people are
maybe
speculating
early July.
A lot of people are saying the 22nd because it's the 40th anniversary of the
Karate
Karate Kid.
That's right. That's a Saturday, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. Okay, I know that's not the real Melissa because that picture's blue and hers is
it's
like
blue.
orange.
Like, come on, you got at least make it orange. Come on, man. Like, how seriously, you that dumb? Cobra Kai, what doing a Ravel 2 list, all Ravels including small? Yeah, I could do that. There's just not a 2 list of that, so I would have to make it, and I haven't got to that. So I will do that when I have the time to make that. All right, let's go then. We'll go on Twitter. We'll go on Twitter, Cobra Kai Zone. By the way, I have to make fun of Zone real quick. New loom at Hawk's hair for season 6 is a great new loom of his hair.
New loom.
Yeah, I made sure to remind him that is a great new loom of his hair. He didn't seem to like it. By the way, Zone, if you go why in this new YouTube short, there's a picture of me, not the greatest picture of me, I'll say, in the background for the first 5 seconds of the YouTube short. I don't know if anyone saw that, but I'm getting my legal team in thematically. I don't know what he thought he was about doing that for. That was unexpected, and it was. You know what? I'll say it. My lawyer told me not to speak. Let's watch this promo, everybody. I think I can show this, right? Netflix is not going to copyright me. It should be good.
Not. That'd be stupid.
You guys can hear that, right?
Yep.
Can you hear it? All right.
Yep.
What's up? I'm Hawk. 2019 All Valley Karate Champion. I've been doing karate for about 6 years now. 10 if you round up.
6 years or 10? Is he just saying that? I think he's just saying that.
I think in total of like the show.
I mean,
I think it just no.
In the
I think he's just saying
1 year,
2 years. Yeah. Okay, I think he's just saying. I think that's just Hawk like joking around or like pretending he's greater than he is. You know what Hawk is. I don't think he actually did. Do you guys think this could be in the actual show?
I think
because I heard someone say. Because I heard someone say like they would like interview like all the students, and like this could be part of it. Because there also was one of Daniel like almost exactly like this, where it's like in this setting talking about who they are. Because he is talking as the Hawk character, but I don't know. It might just be a promo because like him like calling the eagle thing and Cobra Kai, he would be
and also
weird, but
the 6 years isn't accurate.
Yeah, because like the show isn't actually 6 years. It's like 1 year. It's 2017, 2019.
But he also could just be saying that, just as like an overreaction of himself. But who knows? Let's just finish it.
What's up? I'm Hawk. 2019 All Valley Karate Champion. I've been doing karate for about 6 years now. 10 if you round up. I started my journey at the Cobra Kai dojo where I learned to strike first. In Eagle Fang, where I learned to focus my offense, and now Miyagi-Do, where I've rounded my skills with strong defense.
Hold on, we gotta look at the gi real quick.
Fang, where I learned to focus my offense, and now Miyagi-Do, where
So we see this. It's like it is the Miyagi-Do gi, but it has a hawk at the top. Which I know some people would be upset about that because a lot of people want it to be Eagle Fang. Some people shouldn't be Miyagi-Do. I always said from the beginning, it's not a big deal if you really think about it. Like what color gi or what the name is.
Yeah.
I think the only people that are making a big deal are the fans, because it really does not matter. I don't think Johnny cares. Daniel does not care. The people that are, I don't think Silver or Kim will care what gi they're wearing. I don't think nobody cares. They care about the people that are in the gis. So, but I do think they would do something like this. I always said just keep it Miyagi-Do. Start it, end it where you started it. You know, I want to be just like the original Karate Kid, Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai, in the World Tournament, the biggest tournament. End it where you started it. I feel like that'd be a good way to end it. I don't think no one else would argue that. I mean, Miyagi has saved Johnny's life, and Miyagi-Do is not like a defined style. Mr. Miyagi said like, you have to fight your own way, you know. So Miyagi-Do is not like you have to follow all these rules. It's really just about fighting your own way and doing what's right. Yes, you are learning defensive skills, but you know, karate tournaments was Daniel only blocking? No, Daniel was attacking because that's how karate tournaments are. So it's not like he just defended. But anyway, yeah, they do put the little eagle on here. I don't know if they're going to change the name or not. I mean, he says and now Miyagi-Do. He just says Miyagi-Do. He didn't say Miyagi Eagle Fang or Eagle Fang or Miyagi Fang. All these names come up with. Well, those names are just too corny, man. Just have it be Miyagi-Do. It's not a big deal. So Hawk says Miyagi-Do. I'm sure it would be Miyagi-Do, but they did put a little hawk up here or eagle. I guess that's like
cool.
a homage to the Eagle Fang. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I
I think that's
cool.
like a tribute to like Johnny's part of the dojo.
Yeah. All right, but we'll finish this up.
I've rounded my skills with strong defense. It's been a wild ride with my best friend Miguel, my binary brother Dimitri. Yeah, I've changed a lot over the years. It's not just a haircut or the back tattoo. It's a way of life, man. You gotta feel the energy and live in the moment, you know? Now we're training for the Sky Tai Kai. So prepare yourself, because I'll be bringing the fury of the hawk!
I'm sorry, okay. All right. Listen, that was a bit. All right, but listen, they better actually bring it because it's been missing the last 2 seasons. Well, season 4 it was there, but it was a little watered down for a couple episodes. But they need to do something with him. And I think with this promo, this might be indicating they might actually be doing something with him. Because they have to.
Hi, I'm Daniel LaRusso. From being the All-Valley Karate Champion in 84 and 85 to the face of the LaRusso Auto Group and loving husband and father along the way, I am extremely proud to be sensei at Miyagi-Do. My journey, it's been about so much more than just fighting. It's about balance and respect. I've taken my sensei, Mr. Miyagi's teachings to heart, helping others find their path just as I did. It's not just about karate. It's about building a better life. Where the roots are strong, the tree will survive.
Love it.
If you're finally ready to take a trip without the kids.
Okay, I got muted for some reason. What the heck? All right, well, let's do the chat then. All right. Okay, I did not mean to pull that up. Refereeing. Yeah, I was talking about. Yeah, it's like a brutal fight. I mean, Sam. I don't think Sam would get just beat up. I think she has enough skills to defend herself. I don't know if he'd be able to get the advantage of actually like beating down Hawk. But if it's high point in a skill karate tournament with like referees, I think she could destroy him because she's just been learning a lot more, and like Worldside Hawk just is a bit unbalanced. Yeah, I think talking about from when the show, yeah. I love the American symbol, and because I think they are fighting for like the American. I think the World Tournament you like have your flags on and stuff. The gi looks awesome though. Oh yeah, it looks cool. What's up, Karate? We need to collab. Okay, call. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Fuck.
I mean, I don't. If you're the Call Cobra, I think you are. I don't know about that one. Yeah, big cringe. The Fury of the Hawk. Oh man. All right. I hope the cast took their time with the season. I hope they didn't waste laughing at Greener having a good time. Brother. Yeah. What awful people. They laughed and had a good time on set. How dare they? Might as well cancel though. I mean, they're laughing on set. Might as well cancel the show now. Jeez. All right. What's up on the ground? Look at non-bribed refs. I hope you're talking about. Yes. We can stop with those bribe refs. If they bribe the ref one more time, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah,
What's up, Cobra Kai Farm?
All
All
right. I
right.
guarantee you, the one time the refs aren't bribed, Miyagi-Do's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they have to win the Sega Taikai. I mean,
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
has
like
to go.
Cobra winning
I-
again makes no
yeah.
sense.
It's
Because
just
even if they went down the route of like Cobra Kai winning, then Miyagi-Do has to like beat them like off the mat. That still would make sense because even if they beat them off the mat, they still would win the Sega Taikai. They'd be the huge dojo, and they would take over everything almost. So I think it has to be Miyagi-Do wins, and then Cobra Kai's like, oh, we have nothing else to lose. We got to try to beat these guys off. Because whoever wins, it's gonna be war after. I mean, this is just setting it up.
Like, oh, we got
So-
nothing to lose now. Might as well beat the hell out of them.
That would go for Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai, and I think it will be Cobra Kai. I think Cobra Kai would be a lot more brutal, obviously, because I mean, if Miyagi-Do did lose, in scenario, which obviously won't happen because this is a show, right? This is a show where stuff needs to happen. In real life, that's definitely a possibility. But in real life, if that happened, it's like real characters. Which, by the way, I don't know if that ever would. I don't think there's any place in the world where there's like karate wars going on. Who knows? If they did lose, I think that they probably would probably go after them because I don't know if they would actually like try to kill them, but I think they would probably try to do something. I think they would go to a lot of extreme limits to make sure that dojo does not get spread across the world after doing the Second Sight guy because they know how dangerous it is. They might try to stop it, but they want to try to kill him, or I don't think they even try to physically harm them. But Cobra Kai, if they lose, and when they lose in Cobra in the show, they're going to go to kill him and literally kill him. Because what else do they have to lose? I mean, if they lost their whole goal, what life do they go back to? I mean, what is Silver's life? I mean, he had a stabilized life for a while. Which, by the way, I don't think Terry Silver's ever redeemed. I don't believe that. A lot of people say he was redeemed, and Silver Kreese pulled something. I don't think he was redeemed at all. Not even at all. I think he just put a cap on it. If you study sociopaths, you know that they don't actually change. They just adapt to their environment. They adapt to stuff. They understand society and they adapt to it. They still know who they are. And I think Silver is just denying who he was. And I think he probably lived a miserable life, honestly. I don't think he was happy at all when he was living with the champagne and eating tofu, whatever the hell he was doing. I don't think he was happy at all. He was really miserable. And I think he just said, this is where I'm supposed to be. He understands where he's supposed to be. I think he knows what's right or wrong. It's not like he's not like Kreese where he thinks what he's doing is right. Like Kreese, the stuff he does, he thinks he's doing it right. Like teaching people what he's violence is right. Because, that's the way his mind thinks after everything happened in the war. Silver, he knows exactly what's right. He knows exactly what's wrong. He just doesn't care. And he knows what he is. And I think that's why, that's a big difference between Silver and Kreese. Kreese has good intentions. He wants what's right. He just doesn't know what's right. Silver knows what's right, but he still does not give two flying hecks. And that's just who he is. And I don't think it's redeemed. I think Kreese just, made him pull the cover off. He was hiding a lot of demons. Which I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video about Silver, going into how his mind actually sinks and stuff. which would be an interesting video because I know he was like just like this corny 80s villain in 1980s, Karate Kid 3. But now with Cobra Kai and everything, and even going back and looking at back on that Karate Kid 3, there's this really interesting character. So he's definitely my favorite villain. Love him. Something so fascinating about a guy who just knows what he's doing is evil, but he still does it, and he accepts who he is, and he's so smart, and he's always 2 steps ahead. It's just that right there is awesome. That's why he has to be the main villain. He has to be the main villain for the show. All right, sorry about that rant there. I love Terry Silver. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I love Silver.
Yeah,
too.
everyone. What was that? Yeah,
Silver's the goat,
yeah.
man.
I gotta buy that. I gotta buy that Ken Cole merch. Free Terry Silver. Gotta buy
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Say Silver.
Silver for president. Silver for president.
Steve Silver.
Cobra Kai underground. How you doing? I'm well. How are you? The news was awesome. Yeah. The real call of the Cobra. Hey, Melissa. Okay. Well, go back to eating ketchup. I don't know. What did you do? Did you eat ketchup with like
Yeah, he's
chocolate?
eating
I don't know.
ketchup or something. It was weird.
Oh,
Listen, as long as you cause problems in the chat, everything will be good, man. Hope part 1 takes Hope part 1 takes 1 day to finish or 2 days. What exactly do you mean? Part 1 takes 1 day to finish. You mean like to watch it? I mean, it'll be 5 episodes. You could finish it in 1 day. I mean, I watch it whenever it's new
5
season comes out. I watch it.
episodes.
Whenever a new season comes out.
Oh, frick.
What the hell was that? Sorry. Whenever a new season comes out, I watch the whole thing. So you will be able to watch it. I mean, 5 episodes. It'll probably be like 4 hours long, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. Do you think Silver will go crazy in season 6? Yes, I think this will be his final straw. I mean, you saw in season 5, he already accepted his death, really, and I don't think that was to distract. I think he literally accepted death. So I think now he's in prison. He has to do something, and he just has to, and he's gonna do everything as possibility to get ahead. And when he does not get ahead and he fails at that, it's gonna be a rude awakening for everyone else. All right. If Silver manages to bribe the Sagataka ref for Sam's match again, I'll be furious. Yeah, I don't think he will do that. I don't think they should do that. First off, I don't think Silver obviously. I understand Silver bribing the ref in the All Valley. That makes sense. But him doing it twice just seems wrong, because then it makes him feel like he has no confidence in his dojo, and it makes him kind of look like a coward. And I do not like how they do that, because I think Silver obviously would do something like that where he cheats. But I also don't want him to just look like a complete coward. And every single organized fight they do, he cheats his way out of it. Because then it makes Cobra Kai. It doesn't make Cobra Kai look like a scary empire. It makes him look like a bunch of cowards, like basically Tom Brady's New England Patriots dynasty, just cheating all the time. It doesn't make him look that scary. So it's just they just have to. Like listen, it's just hard to explain. Like, I understand him cheating; that makes sense for Silver to do. But him doing every single organized fight, which he has so far. I mean, I don't think he didn't do it in Karate Kid 3.
No,
but he had full confidence in Mike Barnes. By the way, Mike Barnes would have wiped the floor if he was going all in, and that's just a fact.
oh yeah, what a point! What's the point?
But and he did it in season 4. He did it in like the thing to get into the Sagataikai guy. If he does it again for the 3rd time, how am I supposed to take them seriously? I can't. They gotta bring Cobra Kai back to what it was, of a scary empire, strong people who's willing to look you in the eye and beat you. Whether it's dirty, whether it's whatever, it's gonna be fair. It's not gonna be behind curtains, pulling strings. It's gonna be fist to fist, face to face fight. It might be dirty hits. It might be brutal. It might be even me wrong. That's fine, because at least they still beat them. They're not having the refs beat them. So, that's the way they should do it. I was fine with him doing it in the All Valley, because that makes sense for Silver to do. But him doing it a second time just makes me get an idea that he has no confidence in his students, and that's not how Cobra Kai should be. But after they get Sensei Kim's students, I think that he won't have to. I don't think he has to worry about refs anymore. All right, straight in the eye as she wins and flips him off. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I haven't heard from Max Kelly. Well, it's kind of hard to tell because there's so much fake accounts, so I have no idea. Silver could bribe the refs again in season 6. He can,
better
but
not.
I hope he doesn't. Hope season 6, the last season, will be 4 hours long, episodes 15. I don't know. Wait. I don't know about you. Mean like an episode being
4 hours?
4? I don't know if you mean like one episode be 4 hours. I don't know what you exactly mean by that. Okay, yeah, that's not happening, man. That's literally impossible.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
like,
oh
there's
my
not a
God.
movie. There's not a movies
like
that
what are
long.
they supposed to do? Like, are they
Are you
going into the
kidding me?
Olympics? Like, are they going into
Are they
like
gonna-
the Olympics of karate or something?
4 hours?
Like, the frick are they supposed to do?
The longest episode of the TV show is since the finale, which was 152 minutes. How much hours is
Wait,
that?
what is
That's like
what is it?
Sense with like an 8 or senses.
Sense.
Yeah, that was 152 minutes. That's like 3 hours. So yeah, they're not doing that. That would make it the longest episode of like television history. One of the longest movie is. Longest movie ever made
I think
is
the longest. Wait, are you talking about Karate Kid or just in general?
holy frick. The death of Inekis, 8 hours and 58 minutes long.
What the
Should we
frick?
do a watch?
What
Should we do
the
a watch
hell?
party? Should we do a watch party to that?
Hell no.
Oh, we got to
Dude.
know how she dies, though. We have to know. Like, yeah, we have to know. All right, yeah, I'm good. I think I can
don't-
sleep at night. I can sleep just fine, not knowing how she died. But I'm not wasting
What
8
the hell?
hours or 9 hours. I don't think Silver will be involved in the Second Guy. Well, you need to get a mental check. He'll be involved. Come on, man. He is the villain. He is the guy. He is him. He needs to be there. He is not gonna. Because
He
listen,
is.
Kreese is not going to be
He is.
in the Second Guy. He is not going to be there. If you think Kreese is going to last that long, if Kreese is going to be in be in Cobra Kai dojo that long, you're out of your mind. He's not going to be there that long.
Well,
Because
what if he is? What if he is and you look like a moron?
Well, then I look like a moron, and I'll admit I look like a moron. But you know what? I'm not a moron right now. I'm speaking what I believe, and what I believe is mostly going to come true because I'm always right. Sorry, I'm not watch party. But no, listen. It's like this. It's like
Watch
this.
party.
Why would Kreese stay all the way through the end? Because if you're saying that, you're indicating that Silver is not joining Cobra Kai, and because if Silver does come out, okay, if Silver comes out of jail, he's gonna join Cobra Kai because he owns 50% share in it. So even if Kim does not want him back, he could easily get her out. And you're telling me that he actually signed that bill, like Silver did not think how smart he is. He did not think that that maybe Kim has connections with Kreese and maybe could betray him. Of course he knows this stuff. So of course he has a backup plan. He probably has a backup plan to his backup plan of his backup plan. So I don't think I think he has more shares in the dojo. He could easily kick him out. And by the way, that's even if Sensei Kim does not want him back. Why would Sensei Kim not want him back? Sensei Kim needs him as much as he needs her, because he needs her students, and Kim needs his business. You think Kreese can do like promotions and get stuff around? No, that's Silver. He can network with people, he can do a lot of stuff. And by the way, Kreese has changed. We know he's changed. We saw him in the prison. He's changed. So when he gets in there and he sees how she's doing the students, how she's training the students, he's not gonna be on board with that 100%. And I think Kim will see that, and Kim's not gonna allow that. Kim, and if her father comes along too, these guys are not gonna allow Kreese to train them more soft in their eyes. So they could easily kick him out. And if he does get kicked out, that's a perfect possibility for Silver to come back in, because Silver and Kreese are not going to be in the same dojo together. Not happening. So if Kreese is there to the end, then what's Silver going to do? The guy who is the main villain in season 5, main villain in season 4, he is one of the best villains of all time. And you rather have the villain be a character who was only in the show 5 episodes, by the way. We never even heard her name until 5 episodes of the show. It's either gonna be her
Next
or
episode.
it's good. Okay. I thought she came in. Did she come in episode 5?
No, she was. She was in episode 6.
Okay, 4 episodes then. So it's either that or you're gonna have a guy who's been following a redemption arc from the moment he entered the screen of Cobra Kai, from the homeless shelter scene, from the PTSD flashbacks, from him telling Tori to fight on her own, from him going to Tori's apartment helping her, from the whole prison stuff, him having a breakdown there, from him having flashbacks of all the people, of him feeling bad of what he did to his students, all this stuff, and you want him to be the main villain. No way. The villain needs to be a real bad guy. I don't want the villains, whether it's the students, whether it's the senseis, to be in the gray area of, oh, they're good or they're bad, but they have a backstory on why they're bad or they're misunderstood. I don't want any of that junk. I want every single person who was in the gray area, misunderstood, did bad things like Kenny, like Hawk, anybody, Kreese, they're not on that side anymore. Cobra Kai needs to be evil people. It needs to end good versus evil, nothing in between. And Kreese is not an evil person, and they've shown that. So why would he be there to the end? Which, by the way, that's basically what you're saying if you're saying Silver's not involved in Psychic Taikai. Because either this. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little upset here. I hate when people say this. It makes no sense to me. Kreese would have to be there because if Silver's not there, who's got? Because you can't. Kim's not going to be there all by herself. If you take the two most iconic villains of Karate Kid and completely have them not in the Cobra Kai dojo and have it be Kim, who's only been here 4 episodes, who's never even her name never even scratched the surface of Karate Kid legacy until 4 episodes of the 5th season of a spin-off series of Karate Kid. You think she's the end all be all? Ridiculous. She can be a part of it, but she's not it. If you think it's going to be Kreese, that's also just as insane because he's been going on a redemption arc. It has to be Silver. They brought him in the show to be the end all be all because Kreese, they knew what they're doing with him. They knew that he's going to get redemption, and they need an evil guy, and that is Silver. And you do the acting, everything was so amazing of Silver in season 5. Everything, and he needs to be him. He needs to be him. And it's not going to be Kim. It's not going to be Kreese. It's going to be Silver, and that's it. I don't give a hell who's behind him, who's the backup, who else is in the dojo. He is him. He's going to be the villain. Building established buffoonery. It's starting to get ridiculous. Anyway, stop for my rant there. I'm sorry. I love Silver.
Yeah, stop with the buffoonery.
I'm definitely clipping that.
Clip it then. Cobra Kai fans need some knowledge. They're probably one of the dumbest fan bases I've ever been a part of. Like, my gosh. All right. No offense, everybody. I'm just as dumb as you are. Trust me. Go back to my season 4, episode 1 review where I thought Silver was Miguel's dad. Listen, I had my bad moments too. All right, but just because I have my bad moments does not mean I'm gonna criticize anyone else's bad moments. All right. Cobra Kai Farm. Okay, I don't know why I went off that much. I could have just said I disagree. All right, Silver is going to be psychotic in season 6. Nothing is going to be off the table, especially with Silver. He continues off the rails. He's been off the rails a long time. He just hasn't showed it because he's careful. But now, if you have nothing to lose, nothing that can harm him, there's gonna be nothing to do. I don't know if that's real Ken Cole or not. There's a lot of fake accounts.
Yeah, that's definitely not him.
That's not him.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Like he just randomly joins my channel as we talk about Silver. What a coincidence that is. All right. Yeah, I agree. Him bribing the ref a 3rd time actually makes him look weak. Yep. The short episode is season 1, episode 3. Yeah, that was like 20 minutes long. One of the worst episodes just because it's so short. That was the whole season 1, episode 3. That's like the Halloween party.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
Well, it's not like it. It was just so short, you know. It was like 20 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
Call the Cobra. Bonsai, how are you doing? Doing great, listening to you. We got talking here. Ben.
Talk.
Yeah, you should have been here when they were doing the whole freaking Boston Celtics dancing parade. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm having nightmares tonight. Thanks a lot, guys. All right, call the Cobra. Yeah, it's nice chatting with you as well.
You're welcome.
All right, that's good for you, call the Cobra. Like I said, as long as you don't cause any problems on my chat again, I don't cause any problems with you. Maybe Kim's father. Yeah, that's also really stupid because Kim's father, we don't even know if he exists. And I think he does. Well, he does exist, obviously, because how else should he be born? We don't know if he's alive. We don't know what he's been doing. I think he will be a part of it, but you can't have a villain that we can't have a villain we never even heard of or seen be the main villain. It has to be a legacy character, and the legacy character is Silver. They set him up for a reason. All right, they didn't set him up to sit in jail and cry as characters just from one season ago or the season of to be the final season of the Karate Kid legacy. Like this is not just the final season of Cobra Kai. This is the final season of the Karate Kid legacy from Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, next Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, everything set up. This is the end. And it's not going to be a villain that we never even heard of. It's going to be a legacy one. That's Silver. But I do think Kim's father will be involved in it. Like, he is not the main guy. All right. I don't know what will happen after Cobra Kai Season 6's final season. Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. I agree. I mean, they might do spinoffs. I think Hayden said, like, this is not the end, but I hope they don't rush the spinoffs. They gotta let that. They got that sit for a while. They gotta let it take time to breathe, and then you can go on spinoffs. Honestly, they have to at least wait 3 years. 3 years is the minimum. I would probably wait 5 years. I know that sounds crazy, and people might not like that, but it's best for the show.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, spinoffs should be prequels, in my opinion. I don't think they should continue the story in small little parts. The end should be the end. Because if you have an awesome ending and it's like so grounded and so good, and you do like these little small little nitpick series that comes after, it's gonna make that end feel a little undeserved. It's be like, oh, well, that was awesome. But there's like these, oh, but Hawk goes to college in this spinoff, and that's cool. The end should be the end. Have the end be the end. And let that be the end. If you want to pick it up in like 20 years, do it. But the end be the end. If you want to do prequels now or like in the near future, that should be prequels. And that should be a Miyagi prequel, a Chosen prequel. You can do a Silver prequel. A lot of stuff you can do. I just wouldn't like the idea of them doing little small little spin-offs of after the end series. I think the end story should be the end story. I don't know, but hey, I'm never gonna be mad about getting anything Cobra Kai Karate Kid Layer related unless it's from Sony, as you guys know. Because, well, I guess Cobra Kai is from Sony as well, but whatever. Because we will have Karate Kid movies. Yeah. Oh, I didn't read this one. Cobra Karate. Yeah, I agree. Silver is very well prepared for everything, and even if he had Kim sign a contract, that he can cause a loophole where he can get better in the deal. Yeah, and even if he didn't, having 50% share is still a pretty big share, And I think he could easily tell Kreese that he has to leave.
Yo,
if he wasn't there. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the new chat. Let me see. Oh my gosh! All right, 2025 May 29th, possible, but I think it's a bit too late in my opinion. Do you remember me? LOL. I do not.
What the hell?
Kreese is a lame villain. Silver is better. Well, yeah, Kreese is not really a villain. He is more of like a misunderstood anti-hero.
This guy
He was portrayed as a villain. He was portrayed as a villain in Karate Kid 1, but I don't think that's who he really was. I mean, you could do villainized things without being a villain. But he was a villain in Karate Kid 3 and Karate Kid 1, and you could even, I would say even the first two, season 2 and season 3, probably a villain. But yeah, Kreese is not like Silver's a way better villain because he actually is a villain, I still think Kreese was a good villain. He's really iconic, But as far as like in Cobra Kai, it's a bit different because the depth of his character, which I think is good. Tori, Dad is Jackie Chan. All right, I'll pray for you, man. I'll pray for you.
What in the hell?
One more time, I didn't see that. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm joking. I'm done. Sony ruined everything. Yep. Hello there. I saw your live stream after getting recommended by Jetta Joe. Okay, what's up, Brandon? I got a new theory for Cobra Kai and Jackie Chan Karate Kid crossover. Okay.
Oh, hell
I don't
no.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear about that trash
Sorry, dude. You
cash
canceled.
grab. No, I don't want to hear about that cash grab. Sony freaking sucked the bones right off the Karate Kid Legacy character.
Baloney
Bull crap.
bullshit.
Preach. Look, I just don't like it. All right, I want to talk about something else real quick. I gotta talk about Star Wars. You guys heard about the Acolyte, right?
Yep.
Yep. I heard the
So, I've
Chosen about it.
Everyone hates it. Like, I never seen the Star Wars community rally against Star Wars as much. Like, you know how it's always divided? Almost everyone's going after the show. Even the people that claim to be like shills and stuff. I don't know that's terminology.
Disney shills.
Yeah, that's what they call them. They are even rallying behind this. Only a few people are like still there, and those are probably. I mean, you like what you like, but I don't know how you can like that. But let me talk about this. So I was done with Star Wars a long time ago. I quitted that after I saw what was it? It was
Last Jedi.
No, that was
Stop
awful.
watching
But
that.
I just got
Stop
bored of it.
watching
Honestly,
it,
it just
Mando.
wasn't good. It just wasn't good, and I don't want to force myself to watch something when it's like you have to watch this to know what happens in the other one. It's kind of like MCU where you can't just like watch it whenever you want. You always have to watch every single thing just so you know what happens next. It's such a big
it's
universe,
annoying.
and it's like you have to force. It's like a job. Like you have to force yourself to watch this. Like I'm like, I do not feel like doing this. I'm not gonna force myself to watch them. I don't want to watch. It's not that good. I want to watch it. So I went to I heard about the Acolyte, and the first 2 episodes I heard mixed reviews because I had some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I was like, I don't care. I'm not watching it. I don't care if it's the best thing ever. I don't give a frick about Star Wars. I don't even have Disney Plus anymore. But episode 3 came out, and I heard it was the worst episode of all time, and I was like, I was almost fascinated by it because there's people like saying the crazy thing, like it's so bad. People are saying there's lesbian witches. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this.
What the?
I gotta
hell?
know what's going on. I gotta know what's going on. So I watched it, not on Disney Plus, by the way. Don't ask me where I watched it as a secret. But I went to go watch it. I watched like a recap of the first episodes because like I'm not wasting my time on this. I just want to see how bad this is. I watched episode 3 and oh my gosh, it is the worst piece of content since She-Hulk, and I stand by that. It was so bad, so bad, and it's not even like what everyone's saying. Because you know how people are going to react if they bring like lesbian witches in, and everyone's going to get mad about that. I didn't even care about that. You can do whatever you want with that. It was the story, which was even more damaging. Just by the way, there's a lot of fake people in the chat. Just so you guys know, I'll make people mods soon. So you just gotta. If you guys want to know, if they're fake account or not, I think you just click on their channel. It says when the account was made. They all say like the day of. So. I don't know. I have some weird people in my chat. I don't know. But anyway, back to Acolyte. It was so bad. It followed like these 2 twins, right? They're like kids, and yeah, so they are part of like this like lesbian witch group. I don't know what the hell is going on. I must be out of the loop. I don't know what's going on, but they make the Jedis look awful. Like I hate how they make the Jedis look so bad. Like they make them look like a bunch of like. Basically, like a bunch of like religious freaks. That's what they make the Jedi's look like. They make them look like awful people. And it just goes back to like, why are you trying to change what Star Wars is? I mean, George Lucas made it to be good versus bad. They're trying to make it so different and so gray, and they're trying to make the Jedi's look like bad people and all this stupid stuff. And then they have the nerve to go tell people like, you don't understand Star Wars if you don't like this. It's just so ridiculous. And by the way, the acting was god awful. The cinematography was so bad, dude, and the writing was so bad. Like there's lines that are so bad. Like they did like this whole chant, and it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then what's even worse, this girl sets a fire, and it goes on like one small thing, and it sets a whole mountain on fire. A whole mountain.
Gosh.
I'm like, what is going on?
Hell?
And it's filmed in the dark, and you can't even see anybody. The lighting is so bad. So it was. They make the Jedis look like bad people. They put in all these stupid stuff just to like, it's like they just put in random stuff that makes no sense. And then the acting, the writing, it was just terrible content. and it's just like it's awful what Disney's done to Star Wars, and it's just people gotta wake up to this and just stop cashing into it. I think this really is the end of Star Wars. I don't think there ever will be a revive. I don't really care what any other like people come along, like Mandalorian, or I think they're doing a Star Wars movie. I don't know if it'll ever get revived after this. Like this is bad. And that was definitely the nail in the coffin for me of never watching Star Wars again. Whether it's in theater, whether it's whatnot, I'm not giving that money one more second because honestly, I don't even care about this stuff anymore. I don't care if they bring back Yoda or I don't care what they do. I don't care what they honestly do because like, what are they going to do anyway? I mean, are really going to cash in the hype and bring back legacy characters? Like, oh, they brought back Luke Skywalker. Yeah, they did real great there. Make him like, as a angry old man who drinks green titty juice. Like, what the frick? Like, that's what they did. So
What?
I don't know. You don't remember that? He like drink in the Last Jedi. He like gets that green. I don't want to describe it.
Oh,
You guys
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So I think Star Wars is dead. It was such a good story. So much potential. It's a whole universe. There's so much potential you could do for a sequel and prequels. There's so much stuff you could do, and they just massacred it in the worst way possible. And even if there's like small shows that have good moments, it doesn't really matter because it's all part of this big thing. It's all part of like a big train that's going downhill. And just because like there's a couple of people on the train that might like stop it from going slower, might make it go slower from a couple of good stuff. It does not change the fact that it's going to go downhill, and it's only going to get worse from here. To be honest, I think then episode 4 comes out tonight, and I wasn't even watching it before. I only watched it because I heard it was so bad. I had to go see how bad it was, and now that I watched it, I just had to talk about it.
Star Wars is only going to get worse.
Yeah, I will not.
Yeah, Marvel and Star Wars are both going downhill. Although there is some fun stuff in Marvel, like Deadpool 3, the main MCU storyline.
Yeah.
But the main MCU storyline is kind of like
a new Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man is so popular.
This is what's wrong with television shows. Everything is just so rushed. And movies and shows.
Yep.
Like look at for example, Cobra Kai, Rocky, or any great movies with great franchises that pick up after many years later. Cobra Kai picked up after Karate Kid, 30 years? Amazing. Creed picked up after Rocky after like 15 years of Rocky Balboa, and like 20 years since like 30 years since the main Rocky movies in the 80s and 90s, and it worked. You know why it works? Because you give it time to breathe. When they force stories and they force to go to the next, it's going to be the death of it. Because look at Marvel, like Endgame, Infinity War, and Endgame, that's what they're setting up from ground one. Iron Man, they had the vision of creating all these superheroes, and it goes into a huge story to lead to Avengers and Endgame. And the ride there, and when you're actually there, was one of the best things ever. That was some peak cinema right there. At least entertainment cinema. I don't know. But it was after that, it went downhill, and people wonder why. It's because they didn't give it time to breathe. You know what would have worked? Which they would never do, by the way, because they only care about money. That's the only important thing people care about in the movie business. If they waited like 5 years, 10 years, and then they pick up the Marvel story of like them older and them, that would mean so much. And not even for the story. It's not even like if like they do it like in like 1 year after Endgame, they do the story, but take place 10 years after. That might work a little better, but it still would not work. It's just like the fandom, right? If you let the fandom breathe and appreciate what's already there, and then when it comes back, that is how it works. And I think that's why it worked with Cobra Kai. That's why it worked with Creed and Star Wars. People say, well, Star Wars, they didn't get a Star Wars project for like 10 years. And that just proves how bad it is. But although that's why it's a tragedy almost, because how much potential Star Wars had of the sequel stuff and how bad it was. Like I watched fan fictions of the sequels, and I just like am like amazed that like these fans can come up with stuff which would like make everyone freak out. It'd be amazing. It'd be remembered in history. But people that are in position of this can't do it. And this is why I just feel movie directors need to stop making movies for themselves and start making it for the fans. That's the feeling to stop doing. I was also in a I don't want to simp for Stallone, but I watched Stallone. He says, all the movies I make, I don't make them for me, really. I make them for the people, the fans, you know. those are for the fans to enjoy. Like there's some stuff I don't think Rocky should do. Some stuff that I think Rocky would do, but I don't put it in there because I want to give what the fans want because they're the people who watch it. They're the people who put money in my pocket. That's where appreciation comes from. That's what film should be. And you know, if people want to make movies that they like and they would enjoy, you can do that. But when you're going into a fandom that is so big, Star Wars, probably the biggest film fandom of all time by far, in my opinion. Well, I think that's kind of a fact. It has to be.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
you go into it and you do it your way, where you do it what you want to do, and then you have the nerve to tell people they don't understand Star Wars. It is so disrespectful. And honestly, I hate how George Lucas has sold it and sold out like that. I know a lot of people love George Lucas and treat him like he's a god, but you gotta understand that he's the person who caused this. I mean, I think he's just as responsible as people who made it. And that's just a fact. He did sell it to these people, and there had been some meeting where he knew what they were doing, had some understanding of the sequels, and there's no way he read that and thought like, that's all.
This song's great.
I don't know. I know he doesn't like it. I mean, even Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, he's been very vocal how he hates it, how he does not like it. Where he says Jedi's do not give up. You know, like he says Jedi's do not give up. They just find a way to do stuff. But in this one, Jedi's give up. Like Luke Skywalker gave up on life almost. Like it gave up. He lost hope really of like even if stuff went wrong, Jedi's would not give up. They would find hope and faith because that's what Jedi's are supposed to be. Supposed to be like person who can get through those tough times. That's kind of what they're there for. But instead, then he turns to a grumpy old man and he's just a jerk all movie. Oh man. All right, enough of that rant, guys. I just hate what cinema is turning into. It's just turning into everyone wanting to do it their way and everyone trying to cash in on fans. And I feel like the relationship between like directors and like producers and film creators and the fandoms is coming really split in the last couple of years. And that's just for like all movies. It's coming really split. I feel like we need to get back to where, listen, this is not for you guys. We walk in the theater, we pay the money, we watch it, and we want what we want. You guys get money, you just live in mansions, do whatever you do because of us. We go watch your movies, no one else. And if you want to make your own movie about whatever you want, you're welcome to go ahead. And if people like it and people don't like it, that's up to them. But if you go into a fandom of fans, you got to go what the fans want, not what you want. And if you can't do that, then I don't think you should be in a position or authority to tell anyone that they don't understand it or they're in the wrong. But enough of that, guys. Let's go back to other stuff. Acolyte is trash. Yep. Why do you think Sony will ruin it? They made Across the Spider-Verse. Look at the Venom movies, man. Look at and it's not even. It could be from anything. It could be from Sony. It could be from freaking. I don't give a frick what it comes from. They're murdering Daniel and
Jackie.
Mr. Han.
But
They're
Sony's
merging
stuff. It's their live action stuff that sucks.
Yeah. They're merging these two characters, basically creating a multiverse in the Karate Kid universe. That has nothing to do with Cobra Kai. If you can think that's a good idea, then go ahead. And by the way, if you read the plot about this, the kid, by the way, it's going to be Kung Fu again. The kid already knows Kung Fu, and he's going to teach a pizza guy who's getting hackled by some bosses. He teaches him karate or Kung Fu. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. So where does Daniel and Mr. Han play in that? That's a good question to me. And by the way, the writer is the writer of Goosebumps, a kid movie, 2016. So, and by the way, I made a 20-minute. I don't want to rant about this again. I made a 20-minute video about why it's a dumb idea. That should answer your question of my position on it. Just watch my video on that. I explain it pretty well there. I don't really want to rant about it again. I think I made my opinion pretty clear about that.
Yeah, so if you want to see it, then go watch the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's called "This Is a Dumb Idea." I think that's what it was called. Unpopular opinion: Corrected 2010 movie James Smith was not bad, but it should have been called. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad movie. It was just a complete ripoff. Like it was good acting, good plot, but it's like the plot's not their own. This is the problem. If I never watched Karate Kid, and then all right, here, if the Karate Kid not existed, the 84 Karate Kid never existed, and that was a movie all by itself, I think it would be an all right movie. But the thing is, as a fan of the Karate Kid, I can't watch that movie the same as other people do because it's like almost line by line. It's like scene by scene. They copy it so much. Like even the scene of like him crying, "I want to go home." They take that. They take everything. Like it's almost line by line. They take everything. And it's like I can't watch that as a huge Karate Kid fan because it's just like I can't watch the movie without thinking about the '84 Karate Kid because it just rips it off so much. And it's almost the exact same story, just a little different. And I'll take the '84 Karate Kid any day of the week. And also the movie's just not really rewatchable. It's kind of boring to rewatch because, like I said, it's just kind of a ripoff. Acting's great, the fighting's great, action's great. I don't like how it was middle schoolers. It made it a little on serious. Like for the '84, it was high schoolers, right? Middle schoolers is also a bit weird. I don't know if I want to see a love relationship about two middle schoolers, number one. And also, it was just a little on serious. Like I can't take it as serious. Like, okay, it's just a bunch of middle schoolers in a karate thing, whatever. High schoolers feels like a bit more mature. It's a bit more different. But Will Smith just wanted his son to be the Karate Kid so bad. So I don't know, Karate Kid, even though Kung Fu.
Make my son the Karate Kid, or I'll slap you. It's like I did Chris Rock.
Oh my gosh. Maybe Cobra Kai Farm. To be fair, the worst Star Wars fans hate. Aside from the Acolyte, the Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, Mando Season 3. I mean, I don't think those are bad fans at all. I mean, people can like and hate what they want. I don't think you're a bad fan for liking or hating anything. I think you're a bad fan of the way you do it. Like, if someone loved the prequels, or loved the sequels, but they treated everyone just fine and carefully, I would not say they're a bad fan at all. I mean, they just look at it differently. That's entertainment. Movies are subjective. They're not made like there can't be facts in television. Like you can't say it's a fact that pizza is good because some guy might taste it and say it's nasty. Some guy might say that it might be good. You can't prove that as a fact. It's just how other people like it. Well, pizza is good, by the way, but it's just like it depends because food, entertainment, all this stuff is subjective. Those can't be proven as fact. 1 + 1, that is a fact. That's 2. But you can't prove that the sequels are bad. You can't prove that you can maybe prove that like the cinematography is bad, the acting's bad. But as far as like a movie that people might like, and by the way, if you're going down that route, then don't act like the prequels acting was not one of the worst acting of all time. I mean, let's be honest. People love the prequels. I like them too. But the acting was god awful. It was so bad. Even the story was bad. I mean, episode 2, Anakin's acting was probably one of the worst acting of all time. And then that little kid in Anakin in Phantom Menace is also some of the worst acting of all time too. And then when he goes yippee, I'm like, oh my god,
rough. And
I don't like sand or like it's just so bad. It's so bad. So, but it's fine. You can have bad acting and you can still enjoy a movie. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It just depends how you do that. And people like I hate the sequels, but if someone likes them and they treat everyone just fine, they're not a bad fan at all. If someone likes and treat people bad, they're a bad fan. If people like the stuff that I like and they treat people bad, that's also a bad fan. It's just how you treat people. I mean, people don't understand this is entertainment. These are a bunch of random people we do not know exist that go into places and pretend to be a character that does not exist and records it. It's not real. But they understand it. So when they treat people like awful over stuff that's not real, like come on, man, seriously. It's like me antagonizing the guy because he thinks pizza is good. I don't like pizza. How dare you? You're an awful person. Like, see how ridiculous that sounds? It's the exact same for films. People need to relax. I know it's a passionate because people love Star Wars. People take it passionately. But I think you got to grow up a little bit and understand that you got to treat people respectfully because they don't like a movie that you like more. Oh my gosh. Star Wars fans are awful, man. Yeah, Cobra Kai. This is why I stopped watching Star Wars. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I'm mad that I've heard they made Anakin. Wait, I haven't watched it, but I'm mad that I heard they made Anakin not be the first one. Yep, that's true. It was those two girls. They are the first one actually. Even though he is the chosen one, that's the whole idea of Star Wars. They made these two random girls that happened before the Phantom Menace. So now they're just changing what the mythology is of Star Wars. So great work there, guys. hey, we don't understand Star Wars, so what can we say? Yep. Seems it's going to be amazing. All right.
Oh my God,
No,
William
Zapka. I'm not watching episode 4. Yeah, I was not going to watch the show regardless.
not
I just heard it
watching
was
it at
so
all.
bad, and I whenever something's so bad, I have to see it. I just get curious, and honestly, I think that's a curse.
It's crazy
Screw
how
that.
animation is doing better than live action because they have X-Men 97, and I've heard great things about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screw that.
I think Cobra Kai is the best when it comes to revival. I agree. I don't think there's been a revival like Cobra Kai. Obviously, like I said, like I was just saying, subjectively, some people hate it, but like it. But what they did with the characters, so much different characters, even characters that are like so Looney Tune crazy. What they've been able to do and connect the dots. Like if you think about it, Cobra Kai, the plot should not work. Like it's like Dojo Wars. Like it sounds ridiculous. Like it sounds stupid, but it works. It works because they show characters. It shows characters what they think, what they believe, what they feel, and it just creates such an amazing show. And it's just they pay homage to the past and they let that reflect to the future. It's done perfectly. It's what everything should be with a revival. It shouldn't just completely, harp on the past, but it also has to pay respect to the past. And that's what Cobra Kai does. Also, what Creed did, at least the first 2 movies, not the third one. Aside from being a fan of Star Wars and Cobra Kai, do you think Wonder Woman game from Modoff could potentially be better than... I don't play any of those games, to be honest. I'm not the biggest gamer. I only play like 2K and Madden, and then I'm about it. I talked to Jedi Joe about his opinion. He's interested in the Wonder Woman game. Nice. Games are too expensive, man. Games are too expensive. Cobra Kai Karate. Cobra Kai is proof that you can do a series right when you do at the right time, place. Remember to pay tribute to the legacy it was born from. True. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. All right. Watch Party has great saying. Watch Party has a great saying for this movie. The series isn't connected to the movie, but the movie is connected to the series. That is true. There's stuff in Cobra Kai that makes me look at Karate differently, which is so crazy. Like if you can do a sequel that makes you look at the original movie from 30 years ago differently. I can't watch Karate Kid without looking at Kreese differently, Daniel differently, Johnny differently, definitely Johnny. It's just amazing what they've been able to do.
So different from the movies.
What the hell? World? Isn't that the one YouTuber you like?
That is hilarious, though. I don't know if that's actually him, though.
I don't think it's actually him, man.
I don't think it is.
All right, well, to each their own, but I don't know why you're even on this channel right now. Like, I don't know how you could be a big fan of Cobra Kai and like the 2010 Karate Kid more than 84. But I don't know.
Sense.
You might just be saying that to be saying that. I don't know. But if you believe that, I guess so. I don't know how you even like Cobra Kai that much if you like that more. I mean, he was 9 years old at the time. Okay. Well, I have to go now. This is another great stream for another wonderful stream, my friends. Thanks for coming on, Melissa. You have some weirdos in your chat. Yeah, you're telling me. It's been that way for a long time. PS5 controller sucks. PS4 better. I have a PS4 still. My brother's PS5. I need a PS5 though because my PS4, it's just like it's getting glitchy. It's getting old, and there's some games I can't even play on there. I might be able to play GTA 6 when it comes out, if it ever comes out. Black Ops 6. Really want to play that game. It's going to take place like in the 2000s, like Iraq and Afghanistan war. It looks really interesting. I want to get that, but it's also going to be on PS5. So that's what better place. All right, now that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. So if you have a PS5,
Facts.
yeah, right. So what originals does Xbox have? PS5, PlayStation has God of War. God of War, that was one game of the year. It has the Spider-Man games, one game of the year, by the way. God of War Ragnarok has all the Spider-Man games, the Miles Morales games, What does Xbox have? Oh my god, I can't play Halo. Oh no. Yeah, poor me. And yeah, you guys get Call of Duty 6 a little bit more early. Congratulations. Wow. But why do you have a PS5 if you think Xbox is better? Xbox are cheaper than a PS5. Well, the Xbox One is, I think. I don't know, guys. It's been going for a long time, but we're in this live now. Thanks for joining. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you guys next week. And if news come out, guys, and I don't post my video, I am sorry. My video is broken. I have both consoles. That's okay.
Broken?
Okay, world, you know what I meant. My phone's broken. So I will probably get that fixed. So hopefully I can get it fixed in time. But we'll see what happens. We'll read one more chat. I know Star Wars is getting worse under Disney, but what the chances they give Cal Kanenis, the Jedi Survivor, will get their own show? I could honestly give a less of a two fricks, honestly. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's Dave Filoni. I don't care what it is. I'm not watching trash Star Wars anymore. I'm done. And it's not even that everything is so bad. Like, they might make something that's good, and that's fine. I'm still not watching. You know why? Because that's still going to be tied into a story which is going downhill, and I'm not paying homage to that at all. And I think any fan, I'm not going to say what fans should not do, but out of respect for what Star Wars is, you should not give these guys 1 second of your time and let it go downhill and let them know they made a big mistake. But anyway, my phone is cracked. Yeah, my phone's been cracked. It's just I left it outside. The water got in the crack. Now it's not turning on. So hopefully it gets fixed. But anyway, I'm ending this live now. Thank you everyone for watching this. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Always remember, extreme measures require extreme measures. Peace out.
Karate owes me V-Bucks.
Get the hell out of here.
Did you think Cobra Kai met one?
He did.